on Apple. Someone just asked if our podcast is on Apple. You know it is, homie.
Duh. Does a bear shit in the woods?
No. They go in the 2-story outhouse. Double-decker dump. Hold on, sorry. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm sorry. I have to reply to all these comments. Ready?
I hope so.
Okay. Welcome
to
Those Two Chicks with a podcast. I think that was like the most synchronized we've ever been on Those Two Chicks.
Yeah, I was
So with the
staring
podcast part, no. We got to tell you guys something.
down. Yeah.
Do you know?
I think I do. Is it these?
Yeah. So Emma and I got Emma to get a tablet.
Yeah.
And we've just been super excited. Mm-hmm. Emma has been talking to me about her tablet nonstop, and I'm excited because I fucking love my tablet. Mm-hmm. And, like, no one gives a fuck except for us. And we were talking about it for, like, 15 minutes the other day when we were recording Tuesday's episode, but we didn't get any of us talking about it except for when we said we're those two chicks with tablets. It was just randomly in the intro. Yeah. And I was like, Emma, why'd you cut out us talking about the tablets? Because it made no sense. And you're like, but we didn't when we were recording. No. So essentially we wanted to tell you guys.
We got tablets.
We got tablets. That's why we said that. So just in case you were like, okay. And
I really like it.
Yeah, we love our tablets. So that's what we're doing today. We're reading you stories from our tablet. I had something to tell you.
Yes.
We got more fish.
Yes.
Okay. We got the fish replaced.
Yeah.
2 died.
What?
2 died!
You got replaced in the 2.
And the 2 died, but 1's still alive. But Maisie knew this time. She came out in the morning. She was like, yeah, 2 are dead. Should we just flush them?
She's just used to it.
Okay. So I guess I'm just going to try to buy more later. I don't know why those ones died. Is there a fish expert that listens to this podcast who could hit a bitch up and let me know?
Yeah.
Like, we got a heater.
Okay.
So the tank is at literally the perfect fucking temperature. We acclimated the fish correctly. Mm-hmm. They got all their fun stuff to do. Maisie said they kept running into the wall, which is weird. I'm sorry.
What?
I don't know. She said they were just being crazy and running into the wall, and then they were dead. So it's like, okay, well. So I don't know, but yeah. So I just want to let you guys know that's where we're at.
Did you even name them? Did you even bother naming them?
I just let her do it. Because, okay, I was excited because they got 2 pinks this time, and I wanted just 1 pink. I wanted a pink one. Mm-hmm. Pink came out on top. That's who's still alive. But did I tell you what I named him last time?
No.
Oh, so Maisie wanted to name hers Fish. Fish named Fish. Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, I'll name mine Fash.
Oh, my God.
Is that stupid? Fish and Fash. I think it's cute. And then Lincoln named his Golden Fireball or something. Even though it was, like, green. I don't know. So then I was like, just name them whatever the fuck you want. I don't care.
So what were these fish?
Didn't give them the same names because like the other ones didn't have a chance.
Right.
So the twins were Fish and Fash, the pink ones, which I feel like is Fish and Fash. They're pink fashes. I think it works. But 1 died, so I'm like, whatever. That one can be Fish. I don't care.
Right.
I'm 26. I don't need any fish, I guess. I bought them for children. I mean, I kind of wanted one, but.
Right.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, enough about fish. We have something exciting we're going to do today that I've convinced Emma that we're going to do.
Yeah.
In front of me, and Emma as well, there is one, well, we each have one.
Sharing.
1 per person. Sprite 0. Because we're extra large pizzas, and we don't need the extra calories from a regular Sprite. So... Sprite zeros. And we are going to do the Sprite challenge. Mm-hmm. If you guys have seen that on TikTok.
I've never heard of it until you sent me the video.
Yeah.
So then I just started looking it up, and it's painful to watch.
What if we're like one of those people who do the TikTok? Oh my gosh, look, the stink bug is back. That must be a new one.
That is a box elder bug.
I'm sorry? What? That's a stink bug.
That's what I said.
It is a stink bug.
You know what? Now I have it on.
Let me guess. Did Jordan say it was a box bitch ass whatever? Well, tell Jordan to mind his own business. It's a stink bug.
No, it's a box elder bug.
No, that's a stink bug.
That's what I grew up always calling those a stink bug.
Yeah, who cares?
It's technically a box elder bug.
Who says that?
Dan!
Dan, I can't. Dan, if you're listening to this, shut up. It's a stink bug. So, do you want to go first? Oh, wait, I have to explain what the challenge is. If you guys haven't seen it, it's just some stupid thing on TikTok where you have to drink a whole Sprite without burping. Which, now that I think about it, a Sprite is a really burpy beverage.
I think that's probably why they pick it.
Probably. What if we're like, okay, so you know how there's always like cautionary tales on don't do this TikTok challenge. Right. What if it's us because like our stomachs blow up?
We spontaneously
human combust. Yes, that's what's gonna happen. Do you want to go first?
You can go first.
Fuck. Okay.
It was your idea.
Yeah, because I wanted to see you do it so I could laugh at you.
Well, I'm gonna laugh first. I'll bring you a puke bucket.
Okay, yeah, bring me a puke bucket.
Trash can. Why do I let you talk me into things?
Smells spicy. Listen to those bubbles. Do I have any burps right now?
I know, that's what I'm worried about.
No, I don't have any. Okay. Don't watch me. Oh, your nails are really cute.
Thank you.
They're really cute.
Thanks.
Okay. I'm scared. Okay.
I know.
Oh. It's actually really hard.
Yeah, I bet.
Because I have to burp right now. Okay.
Don't think about it.
I'm tearing up. Don't make me laugh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Emma, I don't know if I can do it. Don't burp. I'm literally like pushing it down. This is such a serious moment. I'm so close. My stomach hurts so bad. I literally feel like I'm gonna throw up.
I know. I'm gonna fail right away.
Does that count? I don't know if that counts.
I don't think it does.
It doesn't count.
No. I think
my god.
You were really close.
You guys.
I'm gonna get one sip in and burp because I'm a very burpy person.
You gotta try. You gotta hold it.
No.
Okay.
I am so sweaty. I'm so sweaty and nervous.
Okay.
If I make it to here, I will be impressed.
You just gotta
myself.
chug.
I am so sweaty.
Go,
this is jury
Emma.
duty all over again.
Well, just know I feel so much better now. You just gotta endure the pain for like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Go.
Don't look at me.
Okay, sorry. I'm so mad I lost.
You were so close.
I should have just
honestly.
drank that last little bit before I let it fly.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Oh, that burns.
I know.
I already feel one coming up.
I know. Hold it. You gotta swallow it. I can
My
hear your
heart
stomach.
is racing.
Emma, don't have a panic attack. Please don't have a panic attack. Cause
I love them.
Then I'll have one, and who's gonna save us? No one else is here.
The stink bug.
Stevie.
Oh, that's
cute.
a cute name.
I know.
And we're gonna burp.
Nope, don't do it. You gotta resist. Hold it in. Tearing up. She's tearing up. You got it.
Oh, this is awful.
You're so close. Is there a tear coming down your cheek?
I'm crying. It burns. At least I only have 0 calories.
I know, 0 calories. The perfect mid-afternoon snack. Emma, don't puke! Oh, God.
That one, I should have done what I was doing. I was kind of doing little bits at a time.
Yeah. Is it the chugging that does it? This is going to be the most nasty fucking sounding part of our podcast ever.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of all this liquid, what are we talking about today?
Underwater aliens.
Aliens in the water. That's the song.
Beep boop boop boop.
Aliens.
Boop boop ba doop.
Underwater.
Ooh. Yeah.
I feel like I cannot think today, so if this episode is just all over the place, well, what do you expect?
My stomach hurts.
I know. We're going to be miserable. Are you able to talk yet, or do you need your stomach to settle for a minute?
I think I'll be good.
Okay.
How do you feel?
Better after I burped like 5 times.
Yeah.
Still hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
But I haven't ate anything since like noon. Anyway. Emma, are you going to throw up?
No, I just feel like I have a burp stuck.
Oh, jump up and down and shake it around a little bit.
Oh, then I might throw up.
Basically, guys, I feel like this is just going to be like a conversational one. Like, we're just going to spit out some facts, some little interesting things, and just talk about it.
There's a good chance I'll burp throughout this, so I'm sorry.
Same. I already kind of feel like I have one right now.
Mine's trapped.
Yeah, it's like trapped in my stomach.
Yeah. We should have been like, this
Maybe
is at
we
the end.
shouldn't listen to teenagers on TikTok.
So, planetary scientist Alan Stern talked about an idea he had. Maybe intelligent life is widespread throughout the galaxy, but most of it lives in the deep, dark subsurface oceans that are cut off from the rest of the cosmos. Ooh. A point that was made was that buried oceans also provide a far more stable environment than surface waters do, potentially giving life more time, on average, to evolve intelligence and complexity. Which makes sense because Dan made a point. He said if aliens were in the water, they really can't be near like the surface or even anything that we have discovered, because there would be a lot more conflict at this point. Like I think we'd actually have contact with aliens because of how humans treat the ocean.
Yes, and I was thinking about that too, and that's what I was going to ask you next was, do you mean just bodies of water on our planet, or do you mean like in the galaxy, or like...
Oh, I just meant like on our
planet.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We can't, for what awful we treat our ocean, I can't imagine they'd be like, this is fine.
Right.
Like,
right.
They have to be way, way deep.
Yeah.
And obviously there's so much of the ocean we haven't even discovered yet, so...
Right. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's where they'd have to be.
Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess, at this point.
I would stay as far away as I could, too.
I think someone should... You know how... Sorry.
It's okay.
I just have a thought. You know how, like, we have the whole save the sea turtles?
Yeah.
The straws. We should, like, save the aliens.
Oh, my God! That'd be such a cute shirt or sticker. I'm going to draw that tonight.
Like,
save the aliens. And have a little alien underwater, like, getting mad at a straw.
Yeah.
Yeah, cute. Okay, I'll do that.
Just had $1 million idea.
That really is, yeah.
There have been reports that objects, strange lights, actually rise up out of the waters into the air and move about for a period of time, then disappear. That was a lot of people. So most underwater alien believers are big on pointing out giant, unexplained masses people find underwater that look like spaceships or alien bases. These are called underwater anomalies. There's the Baltic Sea anomaly, a huge disk underwater that does look a lot like a crashed UFO found by a Swedish diving team in 2011.
Ooh.
And then there's also, I wanted to put this in there, point, I guess they're trying to make, of unexplained underwater sounds.
Oh, ooh.
So most of these have been dismissed as unusual whale calls or glacier shifts.
Okay.
But they do sound pretty crazy. But scientists named them.
Oh.
And these are the following names: Julia, Bloop, Upsweep, and Train.
Bloop. How do I... Okay, if I look up bloop underwater sound... I imagined a bloop is. Is that really that mysterious? It just sounds like bubbles.
Apparently. But while there's plenty of reasonable alternate explanations for the weird noises picked up by the hydrophones, scientists haven't been able to 100% say for sure where any of these come from.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty loud. So that bloop that you just played,
yeah,
they picked that up on their hydrophone, and it was about 3,000 miles apart. And it picked that sound up.
Ooh, that creeps me out that it's that loud.
Yeah, so scientists agree that whatever the source was for all of these was massive. So that bloop sound, there's a good chance that was like 3,000 miles away. They picked it up, so they can't we could just say, was that just a bloop?
Yeah.
But scientists at this point can't 100% say, yes, that's what it was.
Ew.
So that is a whole thing of the underwater sounds.
Here's the Julia one.
Okay. Oh, that is fun.
What if you heard that while you were snorkeling?
3,000 miles away.
What would an ocean be without a monster lurking in the dark? It would be like sleep without dreams. Werner Herzog.
Thank you.
Okay, where's the sound though? I love the quote, but where's the sound? Ooh, I don't like that. Julia's... Ooh, Julia, you're scary. She's a spooky bitch. I don't like that. Oh, okay. What's the other one?
There is Upsweep.
We should play them all for the homies.
And Train is the last one.
Okay, let's listen to Upsweep. Okay, I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
Ew! What if it's like a bunch of just creepy monsters down there like... You could see it, right?
With straws.
This is what I... With straws. They're like yelling at the surface like, oh, goodness. You know what that is? That's the ghost of all the people who died in the ocean.
I hate that.
That's
yeah,
spooky!
Probably. What else would that be?
Right! Dude. This one is train. Is that the sound, or is that just...
That's what I'm wondering. Oh, is that like a train whistle?
It's supposed to sound similar to the wheels of a train rubbing against the rails. I mean, I can kind of hear that like a...
Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna name it train, I want like the chugga 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 chugga.
You say, choo choo. One of us needs to be really smart, and this will probably be you, and go into the government and figure shit out and just secretly tell the other.
Well, I was already on jury duty, so.
Oh, there you go.
Sky's the limit.
That's your in. You're going to be in the Men in Black next. You get a letter in the mail.
I got an Area 51. Like, whoa. I was on jury duty? Juror number 3?
What's your name? I was juror number 3. I was the lady who took the bowl. You don't know about me yet? Well, you're going to learn. But basically, okay, I'll get back on topic.
Let's be honest. If it's anyone, it'd most likely be Dan.
I could see Dan doing that shit. Because he's one of those people who says it's like a box bitch bug instead of a fucking stink bug. So he probably knows like all the kind of races of aliens. Fucking
He's
Dan.
actually communicating with them.
He's like, actually, that's a Martian 154. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is how, it's funny you mentioned how they have these underwater anomalies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to look up the exact number of how much, hold on.
Dang it all.
What? Am I typing?
No.
What?
I just Googled.
What'd you Google?
Are box elder bugs stink bugs?
They're not?
Although slightly similar in appearance and peskiness, these pests are not one and the same.
But how does he know?
Because it's Dan.
God, Dan.
Oh, stink bugs are slightly longer than a box elder bug and wider bodies. So I am a stink bug.
Same, though. Okay.
Taller and wider.
I am a stink bug. Okay, so
okay, I'm sorry. I'll pay
it's
attention
okay.
now. Mm-hmm.
We have explored so much more of space than we have in the oceans on our own planet.
Yeah.
Which is insane to think about. Like, why are we trying so hard to get off this thing?
Because it's on fire.
It's because we're just ruining it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Why are we trying so hard to get off this thing versus fix the problem that we have? But that's not what this episode is about right now. Not global warming.
Wait till Earth Day.
Okay. But anyway, so scientists have successfully photographed a black hole. They've landed rovers on Mars. Mm-hmm. And they've sent spacecrafts to the dark side of the moon. Yet, we have more than 80% of our own oceans that have not been explored. There are 4 times as many people who have been on the surface of the moon versus the Mariana Trench on Earth. You're like, okay.
That's not good.
And? You're just
What's your point?
Who cares? Don't give a fuck about the ocean. It's just interesting. It's like, why? Why aren't we spending more money to get there?
You realize how big this, like, space is?
Yeah.
And then you have to realize, like, how big the ocean is. And you're like,
yeah. Makes you think sometimes it's really big. Because I get it, though. Like, you really don't think about it as that big, but it's pretty fucking big.
I guess for me, too, like, I have a problem, like, cleaning my house. Like, I
Okay.
never know where to start.
Yes.
So if I have to, like, go explore the ocean,
Where would you
I
start? Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, I've something.
Maybe
like,
they're just like, listen, that's too big of a problem for us to solve.
That's what if I was in charge, I'd be like,
I don't know.
guys, I don't even know where to start cleaning my home. We're going to start in the ocean.
Oh my God.
Or honestly, I'd be like, look, everything I discovered. I'd be like, no, that's already been discovered.
Already
That's
been there,
Lake
Emma.
Michigan.
That's about as far as we'll get is Lake Michigan. But it's just crazy. So yeah, the ocean is 12,100 feet deep. Is she dark? She dark when you get down there. So we literally have no idea what's down there.
It's spooky.
It's creepy. And then you hear Julia just being a creepy bitch. We just don't know. So one of the biggest things that UFO conspirators talk about often is how a lot of sightings are near water. They're near water that not all of them, but a lot of them are on coastal states. The military has mostly been the ones to document like objects going into the ocean. And they even say we literally do not have the technology to do that. It's impossible for us to do that. A balloon's not going to do that. A blimp isn't going to do that. A submarine can't fly. You know, it's basically like what they see. Obviously, it could be disc shape. It could be all the different shapes. I watched one that looked like the shape of a turd. But like...
The flying turd.
The flying turd. So they're basically like supersonic fucking submarines that can fly. Like, they go like that fast and then into... the ocean. And a lot of the time when they spot these things, they say it's like taunting them, which again just makes you think like it has to be some intelligent life doing this, or it's just something. Like, what else could that be? How do you explain
by
it?
Taunting
As in like it'll slow down and wait for them to catch up, and then it'll be like it'll.
I'm like, me?
Is it me you're looking for? Boom! Out of here.
Playing hard again.
It's basically like that, but they're not talking like that. And yeah, so we just don't have the technology. And to our knowledge, none of the other countries, none of our allies, like they don't have that.
Right.
Either.
No, you're right.
And it's physically impossible for the human body to go through that type of pressure without
how
crushing.
How many things and like missions they haven't been able to do because I mean, we're still at a point of like still looking at the Titanic, and that's like a big accomplishment. Yeah, which I'm not saying it's not. Okay, like, I'm not trying to offend you. Like, that's awesome.
Still on the Titanic. Come on. How many years?
Like, I couldn't do that.
I think it's pretty cool. But
like, it's awesome. But it's like that was a big deal for us. But then when you have something like this happen, we can't explain it. Well, we got this Titanic.
We got the Titanic over here. But really, I don't know if it's because it is so hard for us to get down there without dying. But it's like if you that's the thing that makes me so frustrated. It's like, we figured out how to get on another planet. Like, just let's brainstorm here. Like, you guys are smart. Figure it out. Bigger budget. Where's our ocean force? That's what I'm saying. Right?
Bikini Bottom?
Yeah, I want to tell you guys about one of these objects that Emma mentioned, these anomalies in the water, and there are many of them. And I think we're going to have a more broad episode in the future because I really wanted to talk about Atlantis too.
Yes.
So, if this stuff interests you, there will be more. But okay, so let's talk about this anomaly. This anomaly, oh my God.
I can't help
anomaly. I can't help you.
Phenomena.
This anomaly.
Yes.
This anomaly is 6 miles off the coast of Malibu Point Dume in California.
Oh.
Okay, so for decades, reports of UFOs and USOs, which, by the way, is unidentified submerged objects. There's a ton of sightings of them along the Malibu coast. Rumors of an alien base or portal in this area are nothing new, so a lot of people think this is like a hot spot they're traveling through here. In recent years, they have come to the forefront within the UFO research community, and specifically a certain location that's stadium-shaped, and it's about 2,000 feet underwater, and it's widely known as the Sycamore Knoll. Some people refer to it as an anomaly, while others literally say it's an alien base, which I feel like that's a stretch, but, whatever floats your boat. But it's believed to be about 2.5 to 3 miles wide, so it's huge.
Oh.
Yeah. This guy who's a radio personality, I think it's just a radio, but it might be a podcast too, but his show's called Fade to Black, but he's one of the ones that talked about this for the first time. There's kind of a back and forth if he was the first one or whatnot.
Okay.
But his name is Jimmy Church, also known as Jimmy Captain of Conspiracy Church.
He thought of that name?
I don't know.
Or...
It'd be cool if someone else gave it to him, but if he gave it to himself, we're worried. So he was the first one to question whether this anomaly is natural or proof of like some sort of entrance to something inland.
Oh.
Perhaps this is another way into Area 51. Perhaps this is a portal into Hollow Earth. which is crazy. That'd be nuts. Which we need to do a Hollow Earth episode ASAP. But anyway.
Wait, so they're going into this portal that could either be hooked up into Area 51.
This entrance portal, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, I like the other ideas, but going into Area 51 seems kind of dumb.
Yeah. Why would you want to go? Well, maybe, here's another thing. What if we got the technology from that crashed UFO that kind of started Area 51, and now we have the technology and we just don't want people to see us, so that's why we go under. But I guess I just don't get it. Unless there's like some sort of pact with the government, why are you going to Area 51?
Like, why would you want to stay there?
Isn't that supposed to be known for...
Because they have a Starbucks? Like, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, that would hook me in. That would get me.
All right, I'll stay.
And it says, for anyone who doesn't know, Area 51 is a massive aircraft testing facility in the Nevada desert that has long been the subject of UFO theories and investigations. But not everyone in the UFO research community was convinced. So a man named Robert Stanley, who is a UFO researcher and editor of Unicus magazine.
What magazine?
Unicus?
Never heard of that.
It's a magazine for earthbound extraterrestrials.
Yeah, I will say I don't really pick that up.
Reports having noticed this mysterious spot via Google Earth several years ago prior to Church's announcement. So this guy says he already saw it. He's like, So another person who's named Preston Dennett, who is a UFO researcher and author of more than 20 books on paranormal and supernatural phenomenon, is less skeptical. He's believed in the alien-based theory for years, and he said, I was convinced there was something there before this Malibu anomaly was publicized, which also, like, okay, good for you.
Ooh, I wrote 20 bucks.
I know, it's like, okay. Because there's not many articles on this, and I read that, I was like, okay, good for you. Like, I just didn't understand that, but whatever, floats your boat. Basically, those are the two guys who were like, I saw it first, which, like... Grow up. Who cares? The plateau structure, it's 1.35 miles by 2.45 miles, and it's 6.66, weird number, miles from land. And the entrance of the structure has support pillars, and it's like the entrance is like 2,745 feet wide and 630 feet tall. So it's big. The entrance can support nuclear-sized submarines and massive UFO-USO activity and allow access to different military installations that are inside the U.S., such as China Lake Naval Base that is in the middle of the Mojave Desert, and the Naval Undersea Warfare Center in Nevada, which is between Las Vegas and Reno. And like I said, Malibu is known for a shit ton of UFOs. So yeah, people don't know what this is because I'm going to give you the coordinates to look up quick if you want to look it up on Google Earth. What?
I'm installing Google Earth and one of the...
Oh, don't install it. I don't want to make you go do all that. I'll just show you a picture of what it looks like.
Okay, well, one of the games it says it's Empire. And it's a marijuana plant growing game.
Ooh, love it. So opinions on what this thing could be. So is it an alien base? Is it government created? Or is it just the shape of an underwater terrain in the depths of the Pacific? We don't know. But Stanley stands firm on, no, this is not an alien base. He's like, listen, Linda, a lot of people think this is an alien base, but aliens travel most likely by like portals into other dimensions, is what he said. Now, that doesn't mean that there aren't UFOs there. I've been there myself, and I've seen them on multiple occasions. But just because UFOs are seen doesn't mean that there's a base under the water. And his reasoning is that UFOs are coming in and out of portals, stargates, or wormholes. They don't need massive bases underwater or under the ground. That's kind of just his opinion. We don't know. But I feel like, I've heard this other theory too, I don't think it's that crazy to say underwater bases because, I don't think it's that crazy, because some people say that they think the aliens have been here for a long time and that they hide underwater. It's somewhere that we haven't really explored, so it's somewhere that they can stay safe and hidden and research what's going on the planet.
Which is a lot of areas that they could be in.
Yeah.
For our ocean.
Right.
And honestly, they could go in and out of water and we wouldn't know because, like, how many UFO reports there have been?
Yeah.
Where they're like, and they just, like, was so fast and so how would we know?
Right.
Like, it could be that fast.
We literally don't know. We literally have no idea.
I hate this episode.
I know.
I hate just not knowing. I'm
I know,
just such a nosy person. I just
It's
want to know.
it's just kind of fun just to talk about it.
Yeah.
Makes your brain kind of
makes my brain hurt.
work for a minute. So another man. This is the guy who's wrote like the 20 plus books.
The Preston one?
Yeah, and he's like, I knew it was there before anybody else. So Dennett approaches the topic from the other side, saying, I've collected probably 50 or 100 reports of people who have seen UFOs going in and out of water there. My problem is that the Google images are coming out different, depending on what viewpoint you're looking at from. Some show a tunnel and some don't. So another thing people have said this could be, Google Earth isn't like 100% accurate.
No.
Think about when you're taking like a panoramic picture and you like move a little bit and your face comes out all wonky and like really long. So some people think it could be something like that.
Okay.
You know? While he acknowledges he hasn't gone down to explore the structure, Dennett remains optimistic about it being something extraterrestrial. I'm very intrigued by the possibility. I'm convinced there's something down there. So, I don't know. At 2,000 feet, can people dive 2,000 feet? I feel like you can.
You are asking the wrong person.
How far? Oh. People can dive safely up to a maximum of 60 feet. So I guess we can't go down there. Because I was like, why doesn't someone go down there? Just go.
We're going to challenge this Preston guy. Be like, well, we've done it so many times.
Well.
So.
How far down is the Titanic wreck? In feet, please.
I feel like it's pretty down.
At 12,500 feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got pictures of that?
Like, the camera. Yeah.
You got pictures of that, so why isn't anybody sending a camera down there if you're so curious?
I think you just cracked the case.
Isn't that kind of weird?
That is kind of weird.
Why don't you just look?
So 12,000 feet is where the Titanic's at.
Yeah.
And we've done a full...
Sorry, I had a cold chill.
Because it had 12,000 feet. It probably is freezing down there.
Probably very cold.
So they're going through all of this, but we can't do 2,000.
No. Maybe it's just that they haven't found anyone who actually cares.
So why can't we do the other one?
Maybe the government doesn't care. Maybe they don't want us to know. Because who funded the Titanic one? Because you got to think it's got to be a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
It definitely, I don't think it was government funded. I don't know who did it. Who funded
all these things we should have looked up.
Titanic. Well, I never thought we'd be talking about the Titanic.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, the Navy. The Navy.
The Navy.
Oh, it was the Navy. Well, why can't the Navy go figure this out?
Right? So.
Did you find it? The picture? What?
I just Googled. How much did it cost to find the Titanic?
I swear to God, you're going to save millions of dollars.
$6 million. So
it's very expensive.
So how about Amazon can fund
Jeff Bezos? Why isn't Elon Musk doing this? Why does no one care? That's what is like. That? That's the anomaly.
Oh,
kind of weird, right?
Yeah.
Look how smooth it is.
It's like a baby's.
Look at the top of it. That looks like there's something there, doesn't it?
It's an odd shape for sure.
And it looks like pillars. But then I also saw another fun point where someone said, okay, well, think about our coastal lines and how much they've changed. And, you know, what if there was something there at one point and now it's Atlantis? You know, like maybe it is a structure that there was an earthquake. I mean, it's California. So, I mean, we really don't know. Yeah.
That's where that, okay, wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to plug it into my Google Earth.
Okay. Boom, 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 boom.
That goes really high.
That was really good.
I think my husband's home. Or someone's breaking into our house. I'm going somewhere. I'm going to the ocean.
Are you?
Yeah. And it is blue.
Let me see. Okay, yep, in the ocean. Why do I gotta download Google Earth? Why can't I just do it on Google? It doesn't show you under the water?
No.
Do you have to do underwater Google Earth?
There's a underwater Google Earth?
I don't know.
It's just kind of creepy how bumpy it is.
Oh, you can see it right there.
Is this it?
See the flat? Yeah, zoom in on that flat part. How'd you find that?
I'm better than you.
You are.
Found it.
Let me see it. Yeah, that's crazy. Wait, okay. So mine won't load. Like mine's look at it. That's what mine looks like.
Yeah, mine was like that. Wait, zoom out a little bit.
Zoom out?
Yeah.
Now what? Oh, is it this?
Yeah.
It's still kind of fuzzy, though.
I guess the problem is because it's just by all this stuff over here, too.
Let me see.
See what I'm saying? Like, okay, so this is...
Yeah, but doesn't that little part there, that's just it, but doesn't that look like that's out of place compared to all the rest of the terrain there? Like how it's so smooth? Dan, don't shake your head. We're not here for realists, Dan. Emma!
Well, because other parts are smooth.
It's kind of weird.
Like, it's weird, but this whole thing is weird.
Let me see.
Because, like, you see how this is kind of smooth, too, over here?
Well, I didn't say it was real, Emma.
Well,
I'm just telling the story. Should we go look? We can get about 60 feet down. We thought you could go like 2,000 feet down in the water.
Google says 60.
Google says we can only go 60, so we got to reevaluate our plans for the weekend.
Why can you only go 60?
Because then we'll explode.
Die.
Oh, like free dive.
Yeah.
How far can we...
Over 200 feet.
How
Wait,
far... What? How far can we go in a boat? In a...
You wouldn't take a boat.
In a submarine.
Not far.
Probably not very far. I'm trying to see if I can find a person. Okay.
Where are we at in our episode?
Well, I finished my story.
Oh, we're done then.
So I guess that's it.
No, that's it.
I'm gonna go lay down because my stomach still hurts. So share with your friends if you liked our podcast.
Yeah.
Because that'd be nice of you.
Mm-hmm. Let us know what you think on underwater
Do you
aliens.
think aliens are real? 1.
Yeah.
And 2. Dan, get out of the doorway. You're freaking me out. It's dark in here and you're scaring me. Go away. I like how this is his house. I'm like, oh, yeah. Hey, share with your friends. Oh, wait, no, wait. You think aliens are real? And if yes, do you think they're underwater?
Or do you think they're strictly in space?
Or do you think they're in space? Or do you think they're both? Or do you think they're here for research? Or do you think they just live here?
Save straw.
Save the aliens. Don't use straws. And bye-bye.
End of discussion.
Leave us alone. We've given you enough of our time. Bye-bye. Leave me alone. What is it, like I do this by choice or something?
Right.
Like it's my hobby that I enjoy?